You've stopped into another episode of Dad Crossing where myself, Nick, and my co host Sean will have real, honest chats about the highs and lows of dad life. We'll laugh together at the craziness of parenting and the silliness of our kiddos, and we'll support each other through the challenges and tough decisions of fatherhood. Whether you're a seasoned granddad or a dad to be, we promise laughs, relatable, and sometimes raw talk, and expert help to tackle the tough issues. Not from Sean and me, but from the amazing guests we'll have on the show. So let's be dads crossing through life together.
Here we go.
When I say here we go, I hit the button, Sean. I mean, so now everybody heard you say here we go. I'm just kidding. Welcome, guys. This is the Dad Alive Skill Tree episode. I'm actually kind of excited for this episode because I just have a bunch of rando skill tree ideas. So the idea is that as you gain dad experience, you move up and you can choose new skills from your skill tree, or you get new skills, just like any other good RPG. And so we thought we would make the dad skill tree.
Yep.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I think I can go first.
Okay, you go
Quite
first.
happily.
All right.
So I didn't get this skill until the third child.
Oh wow.
So Logan was the one that unlocked this skill. But my reaction time to children moving has increased to the nth degree.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for two reasons. One, he rolled off the bed from the middle of the bed, so I suddenly became very aware of his movements all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is, after I had my vasectomy, after Logan was born, once we knew he was here and he was a boy and he was healthy, I was like, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
So after I had my vasectomy, I was sat changing him on the floor. And you know how like kids do that thing where they lift their legs up and drop them,
Uh-huh.
really like axe kick to the floor while you're trying to change them.
Uh-huh.
He did that and caught me right in the family jewels. So,
Kids, you can ask your parents what all that is. So have fun with that, dads.
so yeah, I very quickly gained like sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a skill to unlock.
I hear you. Yeah, no, that is a good one. Can I tell you though, on the other side of that, as your kids get farther and farther away from that age, you lose that skill. I'm pretty sure, because now, like, I'll be hanging out with Dwayne, and I'll be like, oh, that kid's doing something he shouldn't do, but gosh, and Dwayne's like already there. I'm like, yeah, I was getting up, okay, I was like almost there. Like, I feel like there was a day when I could be like, "Shpow," and I'd be there. I don't know. My kids are like 10 and 12 now. I'm like, don't do that, or you did it. It's on you now. Just your consequence of life, kid. That's how it works. I had that skill like when the kids were like 2 and 4, but I don't know. I feel like it died. It got old.
No, I don't think it dies. It's not your child, so your response is kind of like, I see this happening, but it's not my monkey, not my circus.
maybe that's it. The one for me would be, I think you unlock this like right away, is the like, you can do anything with your phone with one hand, like, and maybe like you can do it. And I mean, there have been times where I've like literally been like, I can't get my thumb at the top right. I'm gonna use my nose there.
Do you know that Apple has a function for that?
Yeah, where you can like bring it down if you shake it or whatever.
Yeah, you literally like swipe at the very bottom of the phone. You swipe down a little bit, and it brings the top to the bottom.
But Sean, I was old when I don't think that function existed when Noah and Ariel were like in diapers. Maybe it did.
Yeah,
but
true. Very true.
The one-handed phone skill is my next one.
Yeah. The ability to make your right thumb or left thumb stretch so far.
Yeah. Go gadget thumb. I remember there'd be times where I'd be like, I just need to go there, and I'd turn it so I could try to get this way, and then the screen would flip, and so it moves it on the other side. I'm like, no, don't do that. And then I got to try to lock the perspective or whatever so that
Yep.
it won't. Yep. All while you're like, you say that very quietly because you have this kid that you're like rocking. You're like, yeah, it's good. Buddy, you're doing great. Just keep it up.
Yeah. Ah. Um. I think another inept skill that just the the ability to reach back while driving a car and
Mm.
pass anything
Mm-hmm.
with precision to the point where, especially when they're in like the reverse facing seat, and you can reach
Oh.
behind your own seat, dislocate your shoulder enough to get it round the back into the car seat, so you can pass them like the pacifier or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one. Yep. Yeah, I've gotten really good. I can look at the rear view mirror like the Kleenex box stays up front if the kids are cold. If the kids have a cold and they're like, "Dad, I need Kleenex," I can literally like take the Kleenex box, look and be like, "Shoo," and they just like hits them in the face. I'm like, "Nice, take that." You said you wanted a Kleenex box, or you said you wanted a Kleenex, and I got the whole box up your nose, just like
But now it's bleeding.
that. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh man. Um, for me, it would be thermostat awareness. I
Oh,
did.
that's just everything. That's a grown man thing.
You think so? I never had it until like I feel like maybe when I got my own house. Maybe that's like unlocked when you get your own house. I don't feel like I ever cared until I got my own house, and I'm like, did you just hear that the AC turned on? I don't think it's not time for the AC to turn on. It's not cold enough for it's not warm enough for the AC to kick on. We probably need to change that. Definitely need to change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
I I know I had a new smart meter fitted. That was something that I didn't talk about in the Monday episode. I had
mm,
two new smart meters. So I had one for the gas and one for the electricity. So now I have a wireless panel inside the house that tells me exactly how much power we're using and how much it's costing me per hour.
nice.
It has now become a very curious thing that whenever I see the light creeping, because it's like got three status lights at the bottom. It goes green, orange, and red. If I see it in orange, I instantly go like, "What can I turn off in the house?"
Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's definitely, and on the converse, I love that my family, I think I've told this story. I come in after like a day of work. It was like the summer, we had the AC running. Somehow a piece of paper had gotten through the filter and to like the blower motor. And so it's making this like
Mhm.
brrrr, and I'm like, guys, when did that happen with the when did that noise start? What noise? You mean what noise? Like you can hear it from any corner of the room. How do you But yeah, like if I'm like, Beck will be like, "Can you please stop? Yeah, it's kind of annoying." I'm like, "I don't understand how you did not hear that noise."
It's frequencies. Like me, I say this to Lindsay all the time. We hear different frequencies
It's true.
between men and women, and like I can sit in the living room, and Lindsay can be talking to me, and like I might not be able to fully hear what she's saying because like we have the TV on, but then like I'll hear the boiler kick in, and I'll go, "Why has the boiler just kicked in?" It's like it's it's not cold enough for it to heat the room up, and it's not the time for the hot water. So why is it running? And I'll get up and walk out the living room. She's like, "You can hear that, but you can't hear me talking to you." And I'm like, "What?
What'd you say? Yeah.
Come again?" Yeah,
Yeah. No,
annoys the
no.
living crap
Mhm.
out of
Mhm.
me. The ability to make up an answer to something that you aren't 100% certain on, but it sound confidently right to the point where the kid believes you.
Mhm.
That is a skill.
Yep.
Like, Logan will be like, "Dad, why is this like this?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not entirely certain, but my best guess is that it can be." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds really good." And he'll just walk off, and I'm like, "Ha ha, time to Google that."
Yeah. Was I right or not?
Yeah.
The snack tax. I think that starts probably at like 3 or 4. You get like maybe even a little bit earlier, but really no earlier than 2 because who cares what snack they're having until about 2. Um, and then you're like, I need a little bit of that. And then we did that. We did that at Universal. Like I was like that. I was like, I want to try some of that dessert. It's my dessert. I know, but I bought it. So I just yep, that's my tax. Thank you. You're welcome.
See, I tried that. I tried that when we went bowling. Um, the kids all got one of those little like short stack of Pringles, the
Oh sure,
tubs.
yeah.
And the girls both got barbecue, Texas barbecue flavor, and Logan will only eat ready salted. And Jay is like stood there talking to me, and I went to reach in to grab one, and she pulled it away, and I went, "Whoa! It's the Father's Day celebration."
That's right.
So she's like, "Yeah, but I'm really hungry. I haven't really eaten yet today." And I was like, "Shows how much you love me." As soon as I turned around, Logan was like, "Do you want one of mine, Dad?"
Don't you love when they do that? No and Ariel play that game all the time. I'm like, oh, you won't let me have one, Dad. I'd let you have one. Like, and then they look over like, it's always my favorite.
Goes goes back to the question that Emily asked me in the episode. It's like, which one's your favorite child? It's like, depends on the day.
That was a good answer. That was a real diplomatic answer, Sean. Good job. Um. Oh yeah, it's your turn. I think. Pretty
It is
sure.
my turn.
Yeah.
Um, being able to like eat anything quietly. Like I will go
Mm-hmm.
downstairs and I will get something out the cupboard, like a snack, when the kids aren't supposed to be having a snack. And like Logan will come downstairs and be talking to me, and I like have a mouthful of like maybe M&Ms or something. And I'm like, yeah, it's really good,
Mm-hmm.
Edward.
I love that. I didn't really get it until you said that. Yep, I have been there. Yeah, it's just like you put them to bed. You're like, oh yeah, I was really looking forward to the snack, and all of a sudden you're like, mm-hmm, yes, yes. How are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so true. I've been there before. Also being able to get out of bed just undetected because I do love a good morning that I don't have children to worry about. And when I can ninja myself out of bed and not wake a child up, that's my that's a skill that I think I've mastered. I literally know there's a squeaky board in front of our bed and one in the middle of the hallway right by the thermostat. So I like ninja myself around the squeaky boards when I get up.
See, that I don't have that problem in this house. I can get up out of bed and come downstairs, grind my coffee, put the kettle on, make a cup of coffee, take the dog out, which is opening the garage door and closing the garage door. I go out the front door, come in through the front door. I can put the washing machine on. I could sit down in the living room and play something, and none of the children would wake up.
No.
It's like they just sleep forever.
Noah, I for the longest time said that Noah had some kind of sixth sense when my feet hit the floor. I mean, because I could just like roll out of bed like a ninja and just like creep out, and by the time I got to the edge of my bed, there'd be Noah like, "Hi, Dad, are you up?" I'm like, how are you up? Like, I haven't made a single sound. I was for sure I had done this correctly. Yeah, no, that is not a thing that I get. I mean, with Becca, I do. On the converse of that, when Becca gets up, it's like an elephant is going through the house. I mean, it's like she's just like, I'm gonna turns on the lights. She's like with the drawers. It's just like I'm like, how do you make this much noise, honey? Getting up, I don't understand. She hits the alarm like 17 times, and just like I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm up with you too. This is good.
Yep.
It's all good.
Oh, Lindsay's exactly the same. Like she has a drawer on her side of the bed that's under the bed. So we have one of those divans with the drawers in.
Mm-hmm.
And on her side, it's her like nightwear, sleep, like pajamas and stuff like that that she wears, like big t-shirts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And but on my side is like her underwear drawer. So on a morning when she's like getting up and stuff like that, it's on my side, I'm like,
No.
okay, I'm awake now. Well, like for me, I'm some kind of like say ninja. I the night before I have like my shorts like for the gym or anything like that. I have my shorts and my socks are out, my t-shirts out, and stuff like that. and like I'll have them all next to the bed, and my alarm goes off, and I quickly get it, and like
Mm-hmm.
very quietly like pick up all my stuff, and depending on like when Jaya wasn't here, I'd be like creeping out of the bedroom with
Yeah.
like just all my clothes bundled up. I wouldn't have even tried to put them on.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. No.
But no,
No.
she wakes up and just bang, this light, that light. Bathroom light goes on, and when you turn the bathroom light on in the ensuite, it brings the extractor fan on. It's like, brrr, brrr. But still, none of the kids wake up. But
Yeah. No. Noah wakes up for sure. I pretty yeah. No, I definitely have been there. I don't know. I lost track. Who's we really need like a button
no,
to know who's
it's me. It's
okay.
yeah, it's me. The ability to fall asleep like lightning fast.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay hates it, but
Mm-hmm.
like the weekend just gone, we were watching the Barcelona Grand Prix, and we had Doritos and like Doritos and dip. I'd eaten like half of my Doritos, and I literally sat back on the sofa, and she was like, "Oh my god, you're gonna fall asleep." I'm like, "No, no, I'm not gonna fall." She's like, I can tell you've eaten, and now you're leaning back. That's it. You will literally be asleep in about 3 seconds. I'm like, "No, no, no."
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
after this, after we finish recording this evening, like I'll let the dog out, or I'll you know go brush my teeth. I'll get into bed and stuff like that. I'll literally lay there, and within 3.5 seconds, I can be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's just terrible. She hates it.
Yeah. Yep. I can do well, I did after we went to Universal, the kids wanted to see Ghostbusters because there was a bunch of Ghostbuster references in that. And we let them watch it. By the way, FYI, there's a few more scenes that I remembered in the first Ghostbusters. Were a little awkward for the kids. I was like, maybe we shouldn't have let the kids see this movie just yet. But we did. So
Yeah.
there we go. That is that horse has left the barn. Anyways, and so like we turn it on and I'm like watching it and I'm like, yep, out just like that. And then it even gets worse when like we go to bed and Becca's like, yeah, well, my day was kind of rough and this happened and that happened and I'm like, I am trying really hard. And then she'll be like, you fell asleep, didn't you? No. No, honey, I didn't. I'm sorry. I did. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Yeah. I'm just I believe it's a skill that you unlock because you like I worked, you probably would and stuff like and you kind of you get up and help with the night feed, and then like the inability to sleep for like half an hour after getting up and
Mhm.
doing the night feed, knowing that you have to get up and go to work again. You just have this thing where you can just like go. So
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
it's getting
100.
worse as I get older as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it didn't used to happen probably started like 5 or 6 years ago. And I just kind of was like, okay, well, I'm done. It just I have and it also frustrates Beck cuz it doesn't happen like if I was playing a video game, I'd be fine. But for some reason my brain's like you don't care about this movie. Good night. And I'm just like but like if
Depends
I'm
on the
playing
video game as well.
well, a little bit. That's true. Bocopia did have some NyQuil effects for sure and
Yeah.
some of the
I
others
was I
too.
was playing I was playing Minecraft last night, and um I was trying to mine, and like I could feel the controller getting lower and lower as I was getting lower and lower. It's like, okay, yeah.
That doesn't happen to me as much in Minecraft, but yeah, Pocopia for sure. Yoshi, that's another one. Yep, for sure. Listen, I don't know how to make this a skill. I'm gonna call it the flashlight protector skill. We, I have a place where I keep 4 flashlights, one for each of us if the lights ever go out, and
Yep.
everybody knows do not touch my flashlights. Do the same thing with tape, by the way. I have painter's tape
Yeah.
that nobody can touch. Um, and so because my daughter is, I love her, crafty little girl she is, but yes, she would consume all the tape in the house all the time in 5 minutes after it landed in the drawer. Um, but that's what I'm gonna call it because when I first when I first became a dad, I just shoved all the flashlights in the drawer, and that worked just fine. Well, when we first moved in the house, that's what I did, and it worked just fine. Nobody touched them. And then the kids got to like 4, and then all of a sudden I'd like see a child running, being like, "Ah, look at me! I've got a sword!" And I'm like, "Wait, I think that's mine." And then I'd be like, "Well, put it back in the drawer when you're done playing with it." Never
Yeah,
put
it's
that
never
back
gonna
in the
happen.
drawer. Yeah. Before you know it, there's like 2 days later, they're running around with another one, and then the lights go out, and Becca's like, Where get out your flashlights?" I'm like, "I don't have any flashlights. Where are all the flashlights, kids? I don't know. I can't see them. It's too dark."
Yeah. See, that's one of the functions I like about the Apple Watch is they have a built-in flashlight. So the
Oh,
screen just goes bright white. And I've kind of programmed my action button on the Ultra to if I press it, it automatically turns on the torch
oh, nice.
for that reason and that reason alone.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I did not know that. Always trying to sell me on that Apple Watch, Sean. One day.
It's lovely. But
Hmm.
no, the skill I have is the ability to kind of tell somebody where something is in the house. So like
Oh,
Logan
okay.
will come to me and he'll be like, "Dad, where's such and such? I can't find my such and such." And it's like, and I'll like, one second, it's in this cupboard, like behind this, underneath that. And he's like, he'll go to it. He's like, "How did you know it was there?" I said, "Well, I put it there like a week ago.
Yeah.
So unless your mum's moved it or somebody else has moved it,
Mm,
that's exactly where it should be."
yep. Yep. That's that's good. I gained the not until they got older. But I gained the vacation scheduler skill. That's what I will call it because, like, legit, and I think it helps me a little bit. It like so legitimately, n- Becca is okay with it, but also a little bit like she gets annoyed by it. I think, but I think when one vacation comes to an end, like the last day or so, I legitimately already start looking at what we have talked about we want to do the next year. I think it helps
Yeah.
me because I'm like, okay, yes, this one's coming to an end, but I'm already planning the next one. Look at that, Nick. We're okay. And so yes, I immediately start scheduling the next vacation.
um, what is it that I did the other day that I was like, I don't understand how I managed that. Um, it's gone. Never mind. I'll think of a different one. The ability to kind of predict what's going to happen next. So like being able to like the foresight kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Logan do something and he's like um predicting what's going to happen next and be prepared for it. So kind of watch he's setting up this thing with his bike and I'll know exactly what's going to happen next and like be ready and prepared to catch him as he before he hits the
Mm-hmm.
floor.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that kind of is like the the first portion of the first skill that you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Like you're predicting. That's how you're able to like boom get there in a heartbeat because you're already like, I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen here, but I'm just gonna let it play out and see if I'm right and be ready to like go into action if I need to be. So this one, I'm not gonna lie, this one I got from Chat GPT, and I think this one's hilarious because it is totally me. I don't even know when it started. Maybe like I don't even know. I have no idea, but it's totally me. The dad noise activation skill. Every time you sit down, stand up, bend over, or exist, you must grunt or make some noise. And I do. Like I'll get up and I'll be like, oh, okay. And Becca's like, you just sat down 5 minutes ago. Like how? Why are you? I'm like, I don't know. It's just something I had to do, And I'll like walk to the kitchen, get something, sit back down. I'll be like, ah, and she'll be like, what? Why? Well, you haven't. I'm like, I don't know. I
See,
gotta do it.
I don't make the noises as much,
Good for you.
but
Becca.
my body will make a has its own rhythm as I stand up. So, like, even this evening, Emily came. I was sat laid, kind of half laid on the sofa. Emily came in the living room to say goodnight to her, and I kind of waved, and my elbow and my wrist just went. And she, you sound like a glow stick. I was like, yep. But no, I can guarantee when I get up off the floor from here, like my hips will go pop pop, and then my knees will go crack crack, and then as I go walk down the stairs to take the dog out, and my ankle will just go crack 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 all the way down.
Oh, that's great. I love the glow stick. You sound like a glow stick. That's because I can do that too. Yeah, with my elbow,
Yeah,
I get that a lot. So that's funny though. I love it.
yeah. Um, the ability to get up and instantly be ready to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lindsay can wake up and she'll lay there sometimes, and she'll be like, she'll scroll through her phone, or like she'll just lay for a little bit. It's like my alarm goes off, or something happens in the house, and the kid needs me for whatever. I can be like, straight for
Mm-hmm.
action, ready. And then like afterwards, I'll just go, oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Does that does that frustrate Lindsay sometimes? Because it does Becca sometimes. I'll like be up. I'm like, all right, you ready to go? And she's like, no, I'm not even close to ready to go. Leave me alone. And I'm like, okay, sorry.
yeah.
I'll go find something to do for a while. Just let me know when you.
Yep. And we're the same. If we plan to go out somewhere, like I'll be showered, I'll have got like the car will have been ready, the dog will have been walked, kids' shoes will be out ready for this, that, and the other, and then like I'll go upstairs and I'll lay on the bed, be like, "Are you nearly done?" She's like, "Oh no, no, not yet." So like I'll get my phone out. So she's "What are you doing? Why are you just sat there playing on your phone?" I was like, "Well, I'm ready. I literally
Yeah.
need to put my t-shirt on, and I can go. I am like, you say when I'm ready. Well, you best be, because I don't want to be waiting around for you. And I'm like, nope, I'm ready.
does does Lindsay do this? Because Beck does this to me. So I will be ready, just sitting there. All I need is like shoes or something. I've started to like put my shoes on and have them like and just put my feet off the bed or whatever. Because if I don't, she'll get her shoes on and she'll be like, I'm ready to go. What's taking you so long? And she's like, and I'm like, what do you mean? I've been ready. Like all I need is my shoes. She's like, well, I'm gonna be in the car. And I'm like, what do you mean? I've been here forever.
Yep. Yes. See now, and I've started preempting that. Like I can kind of gauge where she's at with when she's getting ready. Like, and I will head downstairs and I will like grab whichever child's coming with them and with us, and I will take them downstairs and be like, right, just put your shoes on. Your mum's gonna literally be coming down, and when she soon as her last step off the stairs is done, she'll want to be out of the house. So
Yep.
let's be ready.
Yep, that's totally true.
And it's always late. We're always late. It's like, I can't believe we were supposed to leave at this time, and I can't believe that we're not leaving at this time. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've been ready and sat down here for like 15 minutes. This isn't on us. We're ready. Don't blame us.
Yep, that's that is very true. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Do I have any other skills activated? hmm, hmm, hmm. I have others here, but they don't really. I mean, I have like a list on chat, but not a lot of them. Am I like? Oh, there's one here that's definitely not me. The remote finder instinct. Let me tell you, that's not a skill I have. I mean, I oftentimes I'm like, I have no idea where the remote is. Becca will be like, I'll be playing a game and I'll shut it off, and Becca will be like, "Where's the remote?" I was like, "I don't know, I couldn't find it." She's like, "Well, you played a game." I was like, "Yeah, I know, but I can hit the button and the TV turns on." I was like, "So that's how I did it." I was like, I looked around for the remote for like a good minute and then decided it was too long.
Yeah. See, I have them trained well. I say trained well, that sounds awful. But people know, like, when they're done with the remote to either put it in front of the TV or put it on the coffee table,
Mm,
because it annoys the living crap out of me if I try to find it and I can't find it.
yes, I'm with you.
But then the other
That's my
thing is,
skill.
like, Logan, if Logan's watching the TV, the remote is in his hand. He is like the living embodiment of his great grandfather. Because Rick was exactly like that. Like always had like he was watching TV, and the remote had to be in his hand, no matter where he was in the living room. Logan is exactly the same, to the point where the last Fire Stick that we had, the remote, the back of the remote had worn that much where he'd slid it on and off that it never stayed slid to like cover the batteries.
Mm,
It just
mhm,
you picked it up and the back would fall off. So
mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the I don't have that. I found, speaking of, well, it wasn't a Fire Stick, it was a Roku remote that we would just turn it on with our phone because we didn't know what happened to it. I ended up finding it. Now we haven't had a Roku now for like 6 months. I ended up finding it like a couple of weeks ago because there's now a rip in the bottom part of our sofa. And the only reason I found it is because my phone fell down there and I had to use my Fitbit to activate my phone. And I was so confused. I
Mhm.
looked under the couch. I took the cushions out. I was like looking around. I was like, I don't know where this is. There's like this little section in the back of our couch where stuff can fall now because there's a rip in the like back in the backing. And so I reached my hand down there, and the first thing I found before my phone was I was like, oh, the Roku remote. We were looking for this for a real long time. Look at that. Then I found my phone. Oh, I don't think I have any others, Sean. Those are the skills that I've gained as a father mostly. Although I will say one final one. And this one's a more serious one. Usually would just kind of like try to talk through everything, and always like when there was an issue, I have slowly gained the skill of just shutting up. Especially, I don't do as good with my wife. I could use to shut up more with Becca and just listen than I do. But with the kids especially, um, I have learned to just be like, okay, and just be like, and just let them talk and do their thing. And on a serious note, I would say that has been like a skill that has helped, because a lot of times they'll be like, "What do you think?" I don't know. What do you think? You tell me what you think. And so,
Yeah. The trying not to help with them um like asking the right question for you to answer the thing that they don't know about, or like with homework that they should know or do know but can't really be bothered to think about it. So they'll ask you in a constructive way, which answers it for them.
hmm yeah.
The only other one I would say is I like identify which child is coming down the stairs by their footsteps.
Mm, hmm
So like Logan's the loudest of the three because he jumps off like the second to last step every time
Nice.
and seems to run through the house everywhere. Um, Emily tries her very best to be very sneaky so she can make me jump, but either Rex will give her away because
Mm,
he gets excited every time he sees her. So he'll usually come into the kitchen before Emily does and stuff like that. But then also, um, her ankles click like mine, so sometimes like that might give her away or stuff. But she's very soft-footed, where Jaya is very heavy-footed and slower coming down the stairs than the other ones.
sure. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Noah's like a bull coming down the hallway. We don't have the stairs as much, but if I'm like sitting on the couch coming down the hallway, and Ariel is kind of that same, like, I might not even hear Ariel. She might just like appear on the couch. I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? Like, "Yeah, there you are. Okay." But
just a rap. What was it in Harry Potter? A rap.
apparition.
Yes, that's the one where they
Uh,
just appeared,
yeah. No.
apparated.
Apparated. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. All
Mm.
right. Those are our skills, man.
Yeah, I mean, reach out, let us know if we've missed any. There is tons more that we could go into, but there's just trying to think of them ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, there's loads. You gain the ability to like hear everything, but switch off to everything, and then also understanding the silence, how dangerous silence is.
Oh yeah.
Or if there's noise and then suddenly there is silence, you know that there's something wrong. So
Mm-hmm. Or when you hear the like screaming or the crying, either one, and you're like, no, that's not important. Don't worry about it. But
Yeah.
then you're like listening, you're like, oh yeah, something's going down. Like somebody got legit hurt or somebody's about to get the crap kicked out of them. So we need to get down there like ASAP. So
Yeah. Yes. But that it all comes like when babies come out, they had people say, "Oh, babies have different cries," and if you've not had your own kid yet and you've kind of just listened to somebody else's baby, you're like, every cry sounds the same. But when your kid comes, you just become attuned to like the pattern or the sound or the intensity of the cry, and that doesn't stop ever.
yep. No, for sure.
So yeah. Well, thank you very much for listening. Like I said, if there's any that we missed or any of the funny ones that you guys can come up that listen to this, please feel free to do so. Um, and other than that, that's us for this week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will speak to you after the weekend.
See you later, dads.
Thanks for tuning in to Dad Crossing. We're here to remind you that this podcast is made by dads for dads. It's a place where all of us can come together, share a laugh, and tackle the wild ride that is fatherhood. If you want to keep the conversation going or just need a safe space to chat or ask for help, you are always welcome to reach out. You can find me, Sean, at Sean_Abbott, and you can find my good friend Nick at Nick10Do. And of course, give our social media platforms a good look over because that is where we share all the updates, all the laughs, and all the things dad life. That is, everything is at Dad Crossing. For anything more, feel free to drop us a message at team@dadcrossing.com. And until next time, stay strong, stay connected, and remember, you're never alone on this journey. We'll see you in the next episode of Dad Crossing.